Hello and welcome to Exploring the Alphabet. We are on letter O, and there's a bit of a twist in the tail on this one. You guys know that I'm always honest with you, and you all know that sometimes I film letters after ones before and kind of tweak things every now and again. And I have already filmed letter V. And at the end of letter V, I lost my selfie stick. And my final words of that episode were, and I'm letting you into, we never normally talk about them in the future, but my final words of the episode were, I've lost my selfie stick, but at least the passport's still alive and kicking. And then the passport, whoosh, into the air, disappeared. I got on my flight, boarded it, showed them it, and somewhere from walking from the boarding gate to the flight or on the flight itself back to England, I lost the passport. It's not shown up, and I was meant to fly to Oslo today. This is the evidence. So I thought, what can I do? I thought, right, I've not been to Wales yet. Is there anywhere beginning with O in Wales so I can drive there? So I found a place called Oakdale, and then that is the biggest place there, and even that is just like a few streets and a co-op, so I thought that's going to be no good. So what did we do? You might remember, you might not. We put a video on my social media saying every single person can put a comment in, a suggestion with somewhere in the UK beginning with O, and I can pick one out of a hat this morning and spontaneously just drive there. No hotel, no plans on what we're doing, nothing. And that's what we've done. So we've got tons of suggestions. We've had Oldham, we've had somewhere called Oban, we've had somewhere called Ostrich or something. So I'm gonna run back inside because I've just remembered that I've left the envelope with all the suggestions in there. So let me run in, let me get it, and then we'll decide on where we're going for letter O of Exploring the Alphabet. Right, the goods are acquired. I've got my envelope full of names here. There was about, over all platforms, there was about 30 different places. The good thing is, most of the places in here are good names. They're like big names, so we will be able to have some fun. And that's what this series is all about. Now, there's places that are 7 hours away, places that are 4, places that are 3, places that are 1. I won't mind somewhere that's 1 hour away to make my life easy, a nice close one. But anyway, I'm waffling. So let's just get stuck in. Oxford! I think Oxford's about 4 hours away though. So we're going to be doing some driving. I don't really know anything about Oxford apart from, I know that on EastEnders, everyone at Walford, there was a massive hoo-ha if someone got into Oxford University. So I'm guessing there's a big university there. But I do think it is quite a popular place, so there must be some things that we can get up to. So, but first we're driving. Anyway, to show you that it's not kind of fix. There we go. Otley. That was the one I would have wanted. Otley is right near Leeds, which is like an hour away from me. So this one could have come first, but we're not going to fix it. And we're going to get on the road to Oxford. Oh, and one last thing before we do set off. You know that I said that I lost my selfie stick as well as the passport. Well, I forgot that I'd lost that until today. So I've not replaced that. So we are going to have another episode of me up in your guts. Peace. The drive is 3 hours 40 minutes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drive straight there now, just bolt it down. It's 6 in the morning now, so we'll get there for like, I don't know, like 9-ish, 10. And once we're there, we'll get parked up somewhere safe, and then we're gonna have a look through what we can get up to here make a plan of action, and then attack it. Let's go. See you soon. Well, we've arrived. There's the car in the background. Used Just Parks to find a little parking space. £15 for the full day. Not too bad. Do you know what? Oxford has sunshine. When I was in Hull, it was absolutely hammering it down. So I'm really, really happy that we've got some decent weather for this episode. A little fun fact about Oxford as we're heading down to our first place is that this city, Oxford, is the city where the word snob originated from. So apparently the people here are a tiny bit snobby, which probably won't go down well with me turning up looking like Eminem.
My name is what? My name is Slim Shady.
All the locals will see me walking down the street. Oh my goodness, did Slim Shady really have to grace our streets? Well, Slim Shady is about to grace your Christ church, actually. And this church is not, we're not going there because it's number one on TripAdvisor. We're not forced to go there. We're going there because I actually want to, and I'm excited about it. So you're gonna find out why pretty soon. Right, we've just been and got our ticket. It was £20, and now I definitely look like Eminem. When I'm gone, just carry on, don't moan, rejoice every time you hear the sound of my voice. It's absolutely heaving in there as well. So that's the little gift shop where you buy your tickets. There's tons of people in there, but everyone's like American or like from Thailand and stuff. I knew that because he had a Phuket top on, otherwise I wouldn't have had a clue. And if you're wondering how I knew about this place, when I got here in Oxford, I sat down in my car for half an hour and did some of my revision. So, oh, God, man the step. It's funny because the lady gave me these headphones and straight away I thought, I actually like how my hair looks today. Besides the yellow colour, we've got to get another dye onto this. But I thought I ain't putting these headphones on my head. So if I do want to listen to anything, I'm just going to have to give it one of them and feed back to you all. Testing. Anyway, we're about to go into Christchurch now, and then you will find out. Oh, I just nearly fell on a drain this time. Now, then, when we're getting tired, you're going to find out. So this staircase that I'm walking up now is the very same staircase that Harry Potter walked up with all his friends when he first came to Hogwarts. And he was greeted in the very spot that I am now by Professor McGonagall, who said, "Welcome to Hogwarts."
Welcome to Hogwarts.
I can't believe I'm in the exact same place that all them guys have been, but it doesn't finish there because there was other scenes from the Harry Potter film filmed at this place, and I think you'll be able to guess which room this one is. although no filming was actually done in this part of the room for Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling took inspiration from this room to create the set for, obviously, the big hall that they all eat in on Harry Potter. And she's done a good job, hasn't she? Because it looks the exact same. Like, I'm literally buzzing because I literally feel like I'm in the Harry Potter room. I just wish there was all sat at the front over there so I could put that hat on and decide if I'm in Hogwarts or Slytherin. Although I think I'd end up being in Slytherin, considering I am Draco Malfoy's brother.
Red hair and a hand-me-down robe. You must be a Weasley.
So there's like obviously tons of other things in this church kind of building, but Joel ain't interested in anything else. I've literally paid 20 quid to just stand in this room, but because I'm like just soaking it in and loving it, I kind of I'm just like lurking around in here. People are walking in and walking out. Draco's just lapping it up, waiting to do some spells and shit. But yeah, I did just want to come here to see the staircase, see this room, and say that I've been in like the same place as Daniel Radcliffe. I think that's pretty cool. And I have just taken a really good photo of me here. So I'll stick that there for you to see if you want to see it. Look how chuffed I am. I've just FaceTime Carrie as well. Because I was so excited and I thought she'd have been buzzing. And when I FaceTimed her, I was like, you seen where I am? And I showed her. And her face on the first time was just like, so confused, she didn't even realise. So maybe you lot didn't realise, but I thought it was like obvious, but maybe that's because I knew what I was walking into. But me, like, Carrie is the biggest Harry Potter fan ever. She watches it like every single week. And then she got me into it, and now the kids are like banging to it, mainly Indy. Indy is obsessed with it. So I'm just really excited that I'm here. I would feel guilty that they're not here with me to like see this, but we're all actually going to Harry Potter World this year, so they can get the dose then. But anyway, whilst we've paid to get in Christchurch, I am going to have a whiz round and we'll have a look what else there is here. It's the most beautiful like place ever, so I can see why. Sorry, I'm going back to Harry Potter. I can see why they based the film like on this place. Apparently give her inspiration, and you'll probably see why. Another thing I've realised as well, I'm trying to catch up this man. All the people who work here wear these hats. I love it. I think it's serious. I'd love a job here. See them hats. He's escaping again. He's a fast walker, even at my levels. But yeah, I'd love a job here to wear one of them Laurel and Hardy hats. I feel like I suit hats. Just don't suit work. And I was about to leave and I've just found out there was another scene filmed here. So this corridor here is where Hermione showed Harry Potter the trophy that Harry Potter's dad once won. I can't actually remember the scene, someone just told me that, so I don't know if it's even gobbledygook. Maybe he's heard me like fantasizing about Harry Potter and thought, you know what, I'm gonna give him some extra blood in the PP. But anyway. Oh no, I nearly sat. Do you know what? I've been trying to think of the. Right, let me get out of here now because I went to the toilet before I left. Because I thought it's convenient. Usually if you need toilet you can never find one, and I could. Anyway, there was a little queue, So I wait in the queue, and it finally becomes my time to go to the toilet. But because I was queuing so long, I was assessing people who was coming out of the toilet, and some people came out and like made eye contact, and some people didn't. And I was thinking, I wonder why some people do and some people don't. Then I made the decision in my head that the people who go for a number 2 are the ones who don't make eye contact because they just want to get out before people like realise, the people who go in the cubicle next realise they've been in there for a dump and smell it. So I thought, right, I'm gonna flip the matrix. What I'm gonna do is, because I needed a number 2, so I went for the number 2. But when I came out, rather than not making eye contact like everyone else, I just came out like made eye contact, give them a smile, even a little nod. But then I realised that the person like I made eye contact with and nodded went in after me. So she'll have been got in there and might have smelt a tiny bit because poos do, don't they? But mine don't smell that bad, so she won't have been hit that hard. But she'll have been thinking, how come he's just dropped a number 2, and then just came out all pleased with himself and nodded. Anyway, we're all done at Christchurch, and I'm absolutely buzzing I got to see that. And this is something that I'd have probably never got to see, because I was always under the impression Oxford was in London and it was a real busy place, when really Oxford is 60 miles away. So I think I've got confused because there's a street in London called Oxford Street that's really busy. I think that's what's thrown me off. So I'm glad I came here, glad I got to see it. On to the next place. God, how embarrassing. So my phone's on 20%, so I thought I'll drop in this cafe across the road from the church, charge my phone and have a drink. So I'm not hungry, so I just got an iced latte. But when I paid for the iced latte, she gave me that. And I thought that this was like the bottle that I was going to drink my latte out of, and I needed to put it under a machine or something. So I said to her, oh, where do I go get it filled? And she said, no, I'll bring it over. And I said, oh, do I not need this then? And she said, yeah, that's so when it's on your table, I know where to bring it to. I was thinking as well, bottle's real dirty at the bottom. I was thinking, am I going to drink out of that? But yeah, we'll have a quick iced latte. It's full of students as well. I think there's like I think there must be the university people from Walford here. So yeah, and then once we've had our coffee, next place, because I've found the next place already. It has got a bit of a connection to Harry Potter, but not as much. So just let me just allow it, as the roadmen say. So the next place on our agenda is Bodleian Library. Now, this is the number 1 place to visit. Yeah, that's where I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm just looking for this place, and it's there in the back. But it is the number 1 place to visit on TripAdvisor. But I would have been coming here or anywhere because, again, it is a filming location of Harry Potter. There is 4 different places in the library that you can visit, but unfortunately 3 of them are sold out. So we've just got one of the places, but the place that we're going to is called the Divinity School, and that is the one place off Harry Potter that I actually remember, so I'm happy that one wasn't sold out as well. So we're going to use our ticket, go through that door, and let's see what's in there. But yeah, I think that was all I had to say, to be honest with you. I just jumped at the back of a little guided tour there, and on the guided tour, apparently this man, the statue, is a mean man. In real life, he was a mean man. Anyway, they made a statue about him. Mean men used to get statues made of them back in them days, because when you're mean, years and years and years and years and years and before, you seem to like be a hero and really interesting afterwards. It's weird, isn't it? Imagine like and I've realised that while I've been travelling, but imagine now, like people who do really, really bad stuff now. Imagine in like 200 years' time, the statues of them. I think it's a bit messed up, don't you? Anyway, because he was a mean man, when they filmed the Harry Potter film, they based the ghost in Harry Potter on him. So when you look at the ghost on Harry Potter, you'll realise they look quite similar.
I know you. You're nearly headless Nick.
I prefer Sir Nicholas, if you don't mind.
Nearly headless? How can you be nearly headless?
Like this.
Up to that chest thinking, oh, that looks interesting, what's in there? And then as I got closer and looked over, I realised it was like a tip thing. So I really quickly backed away from it because I'm tight. So I've got to be quiet because it says you're not really allowed to talk and it's silent in here. But this building is the building that was used when Harry Potter was in the infirmary after his first fight with Voldemort. And if you, well, I'll show you the pictures, but you'll be able to see on the pictures that like this room was used and there was like beds pushed against the window all the way around. I was gonna pay for like a guided tour, but then I've just been listening into one of the guided tours, and the guided tour is like about the history of these buildings, not just Harry Potter, so I wasn't interested, so I sacked it off. But yeah, another Harry Potter location ticked off. I don't think there is anymore. Well, even if there is, I'm going to move on to some other things now. Because I think we've spoken about, enough about Harry Potter on this series now. Expelliarmus. Sorry, came out of character then. As I'm walking out, I realise on the doors there's all these badges that look like the Harry Potter badges, like Hogwarts, Slytherin, Hufflepuff. I can never remember what the last one is. Thistlethorn or something like that. I wonder if she got the ideas of them badges off them doors. Must be easy. Do you know what? When thinking about Harry Potter, I've always thought she must have an amazing imagination to make that film. But really, all she's done is rock up to Oxford and just copy off everything, hasn't she? Hi everyone. All right, yeah. Good day, guys. Have a good one. As my grandma Jean would say, this place is so picturesque. So them clips you've just seen was all in the space of about a 1 minute walk, and it's like everywhere is just like stunning. If you was wanting to kind of go anywhere just to get like Instagram pics, you could get some of the nicest pictures ever here. I used to like be obsessed with like getting cool Instagram pics, but then TikTok took over, and now wherever I go, I never ever take pictures really. Besides the odd few, it's always just videos. That was the coolest story ever. I know when Carrie's watching this, she'll just say cool story, because that was just so pointless. But I'm going to keep it in for Carrie's benefits. Loads of bikers here. I was walking in the heat and it got so hot, feeling so sweaty, my legs started to rot. I sit on a bench and I spot something. It's over there. Ding-a-ling-ning. On a serious note, I was just sat on a bench. Well, no, that's a lie. That is a lie. I was going to say I was sat on a bench, and then I looked over there and realised that I didn't. I did it the opposite way around. I spotted it and then I sat on the bench. It's called the Ultimate Picture Palace. Shout out to the vodka I've just downed. And it is Oxford's last standing independent cinema. To be honest, in England there's probably not that many independent cinemas that are still standing. This was opened in 1911 And then when the World War happened, the First World War, the owner had to serve for his country. So he closed it and it got opened as a furniture warehouse. And then in like 1976, they reopened it as a cinema. And then since then, it's like passed hands loads and loads, but they still managed to keep it open. But I think it's like really cool. It's a lot like posher than, well, it's probably not posher, but I like the history of it keeping its like building the way it is, as opposed to just all these views and what other cinemas is there, Cineworld and all that junk. So this is what cinemas back in the old days will have looked like. It must just have one little studio, but it does have films running and stuff. So shall we see if there's a little film on, so we can go inside properly and have a little nosy? I bet they don't do popcorn though. Hi mate. Oh yeah.
You're right.
Sorry to bother you. That's a cool window to open, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right.
Do you have a time sheet for films or something?
Totally.
Can I take
if
a
you
look?
Take one of these.
Oh yeah, these ones.
Yeah, so that's got a listings on the back with all the timings, a bit of
Amazing.
information about some of the films inside.
Okay, cool.
And that one runs up to this Thursday.
Yeah, that's
but
perfect.
Our new one arrives on Wednesday.
Okay, nice one. No, that's fantastic.
All right.
Thank you, mate. Cheers for that. Look at that window. Ah, what a nightmare. So obviously you've got to think. I think there is definitely just one studio in there. So they only have like 3 films a day, because obviously each film's a couple of hours or whatever. Today is the 17th of June and there's only 2 films today. At 6 PM there's Army of Shadows, and at 9 PM there's a film called Slow. So it looks like the show like it looks like the show like black and white films. I think the show like a mixture of like old-fashioned films and like new ones. But yeah, no films during the day today, so probably move on. But I still think it's ace. That's still going. But yeah, it's a shame because I'd have liked to have seen inside there. But yeah, shout out to the Ultimate Picture Palace. Big up yourself and your window. To get to the Ultimate Picture Palace, I had to walk around this massive long road, and now I was aware that I had shown you all the like really nice places, you know, in the centre. And this, I'm not saying this isn't nice, there's nothing wrong with it, but there is like a massive high street as well, full of like food places, barbers, all that jazz. But we've found something on the Tinterwig, and it says that if you come here you have to go to the Chester Arms, because apparently they do a life-changing Sunday roast. It's up there with the top 10 things to do in Oxford. I love a Sunday roast. It's not Sunday, which could be a problem, but we're going to head down to the Chester Arms, see if we can get our hands on one. Apparently it said it's the plates are filled with juicy, jaw-dropping, dribbling food or something. So hopefully the chef doesn't dribble into your food, but let's get down there. Oh my god, I've just walked by one of the windows and seen on someone's plate, and I have no idea what it was, but it looked tremendous. I'm starving as well. Do you know when you walk, like you haven't ate for ages and then you walk in heat and you get like butterflies, like you're gonna pass out? That's how I feel. Oh, and a nice cold Coke to quench the thirst. Don't mind if I do on a Saturday morning, even though it's Monday. What's with all the dogs on the walls?
No, just love dogs. It's like every dog that's been in.
Oh, really?
Polaroid of them, yeah.
Oh, fair enough, that's cool. There's literally tons of dogs on the wall. Apparently the owner loves dogs and has a Polaroid camera, and whenever a new dog comes in, takes a photo. I'm a bit sad though, because there's only 3 mains and one's a veggie mezze, whatever that is, won't touch that. One's fish and chips. I had fish and chips not long ago. And the last one is chicken burger. So there's only 3 things to pick from. So there's no Sunday dinners, which is annoying. So, but we're still going to eat here. We're still going to eat here. Oh, there it is. Right, so we went for the chicken burger, but it's not just like any chicken burger. Listen to this. Free-range breaded chicken breast with cheese, salad and pickles. I told her to kick them out. Homemade barbecue sauce and mayo, served with homemade chips. So they're going to be like grandma's chips. They're out of the deep fat fryer, hopefully. Sunday dinners are obviously, they're only on Sunday. They don't do them all week long. But apparently when they do have them on, there's a queue out the door all the way around the building. What a shame as well. I've ended up coming into here at the same time that football is on. So I'm going to watch a bit of football if you don't mind. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame because you know I don't like football. I'll show you my food if you're lucky. If I haven't breathed it in by the time it comes. Well, you heard it here first. If you come to Oxford, you've got to eat at Chester Arms. It was right, even though I didn't get my Sunday dinner, the meal was unreal. Massive portion, beautiful chips. And you know that my favourite thing about restaurants, and it's so simple, if you have a restaurant and you give the customer a free little slice of bread or a free bread bun with a knob of butter for free, just to start you off, that goes a long way. I mean, if I was a tipper, I'd tip you for that, but I'm not a tipper. But yeah, if I had a restaurant, that would be my thing. I'd definitely do that for anyone. Although I'm a bit over generous, so I'd end up going out of business from giving them like about 100 bread rolls before the meal. Oh. Now, I've said plenty of times that when it comes to visiting different cities, I have a little process. So I'm going to share my process with you. So first I'll go on TripAdvisor. I'll check. There's a thing that says top 10 things to do, but when you get to the bottom of the 10, it says see more. So I go about 200 deep and pick out my favourite things. Then I'll Google what's on in, for example, Oxford this week. Then I'll go on an app called Get Your Guide. There's always ideas on there. And then I go onto TikTok and look at videos people have posted of the certain places I'm visiting and see if I can pick any more ideas off there. Now, yesterday, when I was looking for Oxford, I was like, I think I was deep into the hundreds on TripAdvisor, and there was a real weird one. So, Oxford's obviously nowhere near as big as some of the cities that we visit. However, it's still pretty decent size. But in the hundreds, one of the things that it recommended you to go visit was Oxfam charity shop. And I thought, surely there's a bit more going on in Oxford to push Oxfam back a tiny bit. But I thought, you know what? That's slightly different. We won't be going to a charity shop on any of the others, I don't suspect. So I'm having a half an hour walk now to Oxfam. My mum always buys the girls' toys from charity shop, and she gets some right bargains. So we're gonna go in there, and I'm gonna grab a bargain at Oxfam, and let's see what we get. Imagine I turn up to Oxfam and it's like a luxury charity shop, and that's why it's in the top 100. Might be zebras and stuff roaming around in there. Hardly doubt it though. But yeah, here we come. Right there it is in the background. It's really busy outside, so I feel a bit weird walking in. But I'm just going to keep the phone rolling and then roaming, and then I feel more confident. Hiya. Oh, just have a look around there. Oh God, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, there's some cups here. Right. Oh, what am I even looking for here? Oh, just get a bag in and get out. I'm sweating. What am I looking at? Is this women's clothes or what? I hope you don't come and say what you're looking for. I'll send that bloody no, love. Busy in this area, innit? Sorry, just squeeze by. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm a pain, aren't I?
No, it's me. I'm bag sick.
Oh, well, I've got a basket. You've got a bag. Got my first purchase. Is there anyone up here? It's all just women's clothes up there. So the kids smashed my favourite vodka glass. So I've got a new vodka glass now. I was just about to walk out with my cups and then I've just spotted the best thing ever. Egg cups and spoons.
That's £8.97.
Thank you. Do you have a bag as well, please?
We have one for 249, 199, or we have recycling bag. No
Yeah.
cost.
Oh yeah, I'll just take a recycling one. That'd be fabulous. That.
That would be £8.97.
Thank you.
And it's really good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is that for sale, this thing?
it is.
Oh, that's gorgeous, that. Yeah. Might have to grab that next time I'm in. What time are you open till then here?
9:30.
9:30 today. Ooh. Late then, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well.
Late shop.
Yeah,
Mind you, if you get the custom.
there we go.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much.
No worries.
I appreciate that. That's great. Great experience. Thank you very much. All the best. Bye-bye. And there we go. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Do you know what? I eat boiled eggs all the time. And since I've been with Carrie for like 6 years, never once had an egg cup in the house. I don't know why, because when I grew up, I used to always have egg cups and egg and soldiers. Let me show you my egg cups I've got. I've literally think I've bought the best egg cups on planet Earth. Let me just lodge you in this bush. Get in the bush. There we go. Good thing is, my bag ain't even an Oxfam bag as well, so I'm laughing. Look at these. The kids are going to love these. Breakfast with these. Little chicken egg cups. And you get a spoon with it. And me and Carrie got a matching vodka glasses as well. £8 though. I was hoping to spend a bit less than that. I was under the impression that charity shops was like all second-hand stuff for like 50p and stuff like that. That's what my mum tells me. My mum sold me the dream. Half of it in there's brand new. They were selling Tony's wonky chocolate for £4 a bar. Don't think so. Whew. Well, what a surprise. I was surprised by Oxford. I really, really liked it. I would go as far as saying it's one of the favourite places that I've visited in England. Obviously not on this series because I haven't visited many places in England on here, but I don't know, it's just had like a peaceful, laid back vibe to it. I absolutely loved it. I got back in my car and I started looking online at hotels and stuff. And then I went onto the map to look at something. And then when I looked at the map, I realised that my sister, who moved away from Hull, probably to get away from me, she lives an hour away. So, and her partner, he's away watching the Euros, he's at football and stuff, and I thought, oh, maybe she wants some company. So I messaged her and said, can I stay with you? And she was real shocked, obviously, because we live about 5 hours away. And anyway, she's taking me in. She said, oh, I've got a spare bed. She was real happy. I was thinking to myself, well, whether you have a spare bed or not, I'll fucking sleep on a couch, I'll sleep on the floor, I don't care where I bloody sleep, I just need a roof over me head if you don't mind. So I'm going to make the drive now, go to hers. I've never seen her house before, so I've been meaning to like go and see her while I've been up this way. So this is the perfect time, see her house, have a couple of drinks, bit of food, relax for the night. And she told me, big mistake, but the other day she told me that she makes her partner breakfast in bed every single day. Now he's away for a week, so if that tells me there's a plate of food going somewhere. So I'm not going to mention it, I'm going to test her and see if I get good treatment like her boyfriend Feels real weird calling her a boyfriend because we've been together about 10 years. We'll call him the hubby-to-be. Anyway, we won't see until the morning, obviously, if she passes the test. So, let's see. Anyway, I'm going to drive down there now. And might get a few clips while I'm there. If she don't want me, obviously she ain't signed up to this social media life, it's me who has. So one of my sisters don't like the phone in her face because she has like a job where I can't kind of do it. And so she's boring. And then this one, she might be boring as well. I haven't tested the water yet, so I'll stick the phone in her face and see how she reacts.
He's now having sex with her.
Is he?
Yeah, he jumped it. She bobbed her down and he jumped off.
Oh, they was kissing real cute. Now she's pissed off, look.
Yeah.
That's a shame. I thought I was going to catch a real cute video, then he started doing bad things to her. Anyway, the pigeon altercation won't have been a very good watch, but this definitely is.
I don't know, I can deliver the back door, that's fine. That's fine, thank you. Sometimes people, they don't like that. Thanks, madam. Thanks for waiting, enjoy. Thank you. Bye now.
Thank you for that. Cheers.
Take care.
Thank you, mate. Have a good night.
And you too, mate.
Let's see. Oh. Yeah, looks beautiful.
Do you like you did?
Yeah. You're not having mine, you greedy cow. Sorry, everyone. I kind of got in a food coma, had a few cider, and fell asleep on the couch. But this is my room for the evening. That'll ding dang do for me. Big bed, my own shower, happy days. So, I guess it's night-night from Joel, the Oxford traveller. And I will see you bright and early in the morning. Let's see if we get breakfast. I've just woke up. Ignore the hair. It's 8 AM. I've had my call with the kids. Mouth's dry. No drink. Now, I'm a bit peed off because there's an internet man that's come. He walked through the door 1 minute ago because a router's broken or something. First thing she says to the internet man, do you want anything? Can I get you a drink, cup of tea or anything? Exact words. Hello, I'm in here. Where's mine? I'll come down for my cup of tea once the man's gone.
Okay, put some pan of chocolates in the oven.
Pan of chocolates?
Yeah, is that alright?
Yeah. I thought you'd forgot about me.
What, do you want me to bring you a cup of tea?
No, you can't have a cup of teas here in this nice house upstairs. That's it.
Why?
Because you won't have drinks upstairs, will you?
Yeah. I'll bring you it in a minute.
Are you sure? I don't mind coming down.
Shut up, Jill.
Yummy. 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 Yummy.
Well, that is the trip to Oxford / my sister's complete. A different kind of episode, but I have actually enjoyed myself, and I hope you have enjoyed watching me in action. You've got, I know it was another one that was in England, and I said that I wasn't going to do England, but what you've got to remember is we planned these trips well in advance, and we planned for Carrie's carer to be there when I'm not there, obviously. So the passport was lost. This was our only option, and it'd have been silly to pass up the opportunity to go somewhere and get some filming done when we'd arranged for a third adult to be in the house, basically. So I know I don't have to explain myself. I know you'll understand, but yeah, I just do like to tell you, here is our scores on the doors before we head on a 4 and 15 minute drive back to Hull. So in total, yesterday with fuel, food, and the things we visited, etc., it was £152 4 pence. Luckily, on our Oslo trip where I was meant to go, I was able to get a full refund on the parking at the airport, full refund on the Airbnb. Only thing I lost money on was the flight itself. The flight itself that we lost money on was £42.98. So, I mean, it's a bit of money. It can't be helped. No point stressing about things in life that you can't do anything about. That's my motto. I keep trying to tell Carrie that, but she doesn't always have the same outlook. Anyway, thank you so much for watching another episode of Exploring the Alphabet. Please do drop a comment if you've got time. Hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're not already, and also give it a share if you don't mind. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and you know how it goes. Please come back for more. There's other letters to explore. I'll see you next time.